In our last module, we looked at linear functions or first degree equations, such as y equals 3x plus 2 when it was in slope-intercept form, or something like 2x plus 5y equals 7 when it was in standard form. And with those, we found the x-intercepts by plugging in 0 for y, or we found the y-intercepts by plugging in 0 for x. Notice in both of these, the exponent for the x is a value of 1. It is a first degree equation. In contrast, for this section with quadratics, we're going to be looking at second degree equations. And the key is we will be considering things where x is to the second power. We've already learned how to solve these types of equations. We can solve them by factoring using that greatest common factor or the AC method. I do recommend you go back and review that video if you're having trouble with that. We also learned how to solve using square roots, and we also learned how to solve using the quadratic formula. We will apply all those methods throughout this module for solving these quadratics. Graphically, what you need to recognize is that a quadratic is going to have a parabolic shape. It's going to look something like this, and it's going to have parts. This is called the vertex. These values are called the x-intercepts. And this value would be called the y-intercept. There are two different forms of quadratics that we're going to look at, the standard form and the vertex form in different videos. And you need to be able to calculate the vertex in each form. You need to be able to find the x-intercept or the y-intercept in each one. And you also need to be able to find two other points on the graph for each of those types, and we'll be looking at those in future videos. I would recommend you writing down this information as we will be using it throughout the module.